Hello, welcome or welcome back to Journey to Peace with me. This is my unstuffing my wallet video, and this is basically how did I spend my money this week video, and how did I do. So if you're ready for this kind of video, stick around. I have my wallet here. I have my 5s and 1s challenge container, and then I have my sinking funds. So if you're new here, I do this every pay period. I come on and I talk to you guys about how much money I have left over in my budget. My budget is a realistic budget. So I account for a certain amount of money in each of my categories, and we use cash. I account for that in here, and then whatever is left over I add to our sinking funds. That's what I've been doing for the last year while I've been on this journey to financial peace. And I think this year what I'm going to do to change that is I'm going to get back to being gazelle intense, because I kind of got lax for a year. We paid off we moved out of our house, we bought this house, and then we had to do some stuff in this one because it was old. And then we just kind of got settled into being in this house for a year. And so now it's time for me to get back on track with being gazelle intense. So I'm trying to, figure out exactly how I want to do this with what's left over, if I don't want to do my sinking funds anymore, or if I just want to continue putting the money into my sinking funds, and then whatever I have left over in the categories, I throw it to debt, half of it anyway, because half of it is my money, half of it is my husband's, because I understand Dave says do everything together because you're married, but in my household, that's not how we do it, because my husband isn't quite on board. So we have a joint account, and then we have our two individual accounts. So I'm putting half of the money in for these categories. So I think I might start doing half of the money, whatever's left over, I just throw that to my debts. And so the debts that I have left over is a student loan that is right around $7,000, and then my car, which is right around $16,000. And I'm going to be lofty in my goal this year and to try and get those paid off. So in order to do that, it's going to require me changing jobs, which I'm looking right now. All right, so enough of that. Enough rambling. Let's get into this video. So I'm going to take out what's in my categories here, because this is where we keep our money, and then we'll see what we have left. All right, so restaurants is the first category up, and restaurants has $60 left over. We started with $150. So we're going to go into February. So February's challenge is feed yourself. February. When you were younger, your mom used to say, do you have McDonald's money?
Mom, can we go to McDonald's?
You got some McDonald's money?
Or we have food at home?
Mom, can we get some McDonald's right there, please?
No, there's food at the house.
That's what my kids are going to hear a lot of this month, because I want to see how far we can go in 2020 without spending unnecessary money, and then that will help with putting money toward our debts. So we're going to do a different challenge every month, and that'll, I think, help keep at least me motivated to keep moving. All right, so this is $60, and this $60 is going to go into the sinking funds. Obviously, I can't split this up in half, so I'm just going to take 20 for me, and then 40 I'm going to put into the sinking fund categories. So I think I'm going to do this one. I'm just going to do this into vacation, because we are going on that trip. So we're going to need to stack that money. So for our unnecessary money, I'm not going to stop spending on vacation. We're still going to take our children on at least one vacation a year, because I think those are important to do, even though we're on this journey. So if we can cash roll it, that's what we'll do. And that's the plan. We're cash rolling a trip to Puerto Rico this summer. All right, so date night is here. I'm sorry, I didn't show you all that, and that's just because date night stays in the wallet. But date night, we took our kids to the fair, and this is where the money came from. So $120 is what's left over. So we have a family of 5, so we go to the fair that's down here on what I call the cheap night. It's actually the night before the fair opens, and everything costs $15. So it's $15 for admission, which includes your wristband, and you can ride as many rides as you want for $15. Whereas on the other nights, after it's opened, it's $15 to get in and then $25 for a wristband. Nope, we're not doing that. Gas. Gas is already in my checking account, and so I don't know what's left over. I know that I'm not spending the $175 that's allotted per pay period. I think I'm actually only spending probably about $125, maybe if that, per pay period. So groceries, what we have left over is $50, and we are, like I said, preparing for Feed Yourself February. So we have purchased, sandwich meat and meat to cook, apples, fruits, whatever, and we're preparing for that. So this week, when I stuff my wallet, I'll go to the grocery store, make sure we have everything we need, and we'll probably end up starting the Feed Yourself February a little earlier because we're basically in February, right? Even though February doesn't start until Saturday. We're basically there. Can y'all believe that we're already 1 month down in 2020? All right, so this $50. Let's put 50 in school because we need to get ready for summer camp. So we'll put that there. Miscellaneous, this is what I spend my money on me. I don't really remember spending this money, but apparently I did because I only have $25 left over. But this goes to me. All right, allowance. This is baby girl, and baby girl has $7 left over. So we're going to put that into her savings. I don't take from them. Even though this is the money that we give to them, I don't take from them. I will give it to them, and then at the end of the year, we'll add it to their IRA. They have a children's account, a children's savings account, and so we just started that, and we'll just add it there. And then this is what's left over for my son. He has $7. So then this will go into his sinking fund or his savings. All right, so then that's pretty much it for the unstuffing and how much we have left. So this is why I say I do a realistic budget. If we have something left over, then we just add it to our sinking funds there. All right, so 5s and 1s challenge. That's what's up next. So also, sometimes when you see that we only have a little bit of money left over in a category, it's because of the 5s and 1s challenge. They have given us back 5s and 1s, and so we don't get to put that back into the category. So here we go. 5, 10, 15, 20. 30. 40. 46. So not bad. Let's see what we have total. And then I'm going to game night at my sister's house in just a little bit. I'm not going to have to spend any money there. So I'm going to go ahead and deposit this into our savings account because it is interest bearing, so we'll start to earn a little bit of money. It's a Capital One 360 account, and so right now I believe it's at 1.9% that it's earning. So we'll just put it there. Let it earn a little bit, and it's going to sit all year. And if you haven't watched the last video, then I'll go ahead and link it here, the last unstuffing that I did, because you'll see why we need to put this money in that account. Womp womp. So total we have 25 in 5s. 30. 40, 50, 60, 67. That's gonna go into the 5s and 1s challenge. So that's it for this video. I forgot that I need to do how y'all let me forget that? Y'all let me put the money away already. I have to do my 2 savings challenges in addition to the 5s and 1s. So I had to take out 5 of the 25 that I put into my sinking fund here, because $5 goes into that lottery system. I'm gonna put $5 this week. So that would have been week 1. So week 1, I put in $100 for the lottery system. Remember I told you that we're doing $5 in increments each pay period. So pay period number 1, you would put $5. Pay period number 2, you would put 10, and so forth until the pay period number 6, and you would put $135. So I put in $100 the last time. I'm adding $5 this time. And then I also need to add the last 3 digits of my paycheck. So I'm actually going to take that from the 5s and 1s challenge because I didn't have it left over. So that's $2 here. So we're going to take it and put it back here. You know what? No, I'm not going to cheat myself. So what's happening here is I'm going to take that 20 that I put here. I'm going to cash it out with the 5s and 1s challenge money. Give myself 21s. Here. So I'm going to take $2 from here and then a quarter, because I know I have some change in here. Yep. All right, there's my quarter. So $2.25 is going in here. I'm not going to cheat myself. So this $18 is going back into personal. Now we're done. I'll see you in the next one. This is my unstuffing video. I hope you guys like it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to leave me a comment in the comment section down below. And if you aren't subscribed, go ahead and do so, because, you know, we got goals to meet around here in these parts, in these YouTube streets, okay? So go ahead and subscribe if you aren't already, so that you can join this journey with me. And don't forget, there are different journeys on this channel for you to join. If finances isn't it for you, then I do fitness. I also do lifestyle. I'm trying to get my whole life together. I got a planner. Oh, that's probably where my money went. In personal, I did buy a planner to try and get my life together. You know. So I'll see you in the next one.